This country, you gotta make the money first. Then when you get the money, you get the power. Then when you get the power, then you get the wealth. That's why you gotta make your own moves.
Ooh, what's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Sai, checking back in with another prison story, man. Shout out, man. If you're new to my channel, sit back, relax. Hopefully you enjoyed the show, man. On this channel, try to educate and entertain a little bit. What I share is my past experiences. I laugh about it now, but during the time of going through these situations, it wasn't a laughable situation. I try to share these experiences, man, to, you know, deter the kids away from any kind of institutions or going down this path, man. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope y'all enjoying y'all day. Let's get started, man. Alright, man, I'm gonna run y'all down through there, man. Never, oh my bad, I missed my hat up. Never underestimate anybody in life. So in the county, that's where most people face in time. You don't know how much time you're finna get. So pretty much life is upside down. You know, either you're gonna beat your case, go home, or you looking at going down there to the penitentiary. Stuff like that. So any given day, somebody can get some bad news that, you know, an offer that's maybe 40, maybe 20 years or something that they don't want to deal with, and it can mess your whole day up in the county. You know what I mean? You could think you're getting probation, go down there and the next day and end up getting 5, 6, 7 years. That's just the wild card of dealing with the county fighting your case. In the meantime, you know, you make the best of the situation when you're in the county. When I say you make the best of the situation, you watch TV, you might play a little cards, play a little dominoes, might write a few letters, might hop on the phone just to kill time, you feel me? And that's what I did for most of the majority of my time. The only time I had problems really in the county was with a couple of guys and maybe the guards. The majority of my problems came with the guards fucking with my shit, you know, messing with my stuff like that. Like, when I say I never underestimate nobody, it don't matter if they old, young, a kid, whoever. So I'm like 22 or 23. I'm young in the county, and I'm facing, my last offer was like 40 years, but I'm in there like a year and a half now. I done got through all my troubles, stuff like that. I'm pretty much winding down to the end of my case. Either I'm finna beat it and go home, or I'm finna get my sentence, you feel me? So, boom, I hit this pod, real laid back pod. When I say real laid back pod, nothing but old school. That's how I like to do my time. I like to do my time with, when I was young, I always had an old soul. I like to do my time with people that knew how to do time, chill, wasn't with all that racket, all that drama, just unnecessary problems, you feel me? So every day, we hit our little circle, you feel me? A little circle means that's the people that you hang with on a daily basis. We'll come out and play a little poker, and there was this one little cat named School. Well, everybody calls School in lockup or any kind of institutions. Basically, the nickname School means pretty much anybody that's 40 and up, man. I know 40 is not an old school, but hey, that's the way the youngsters, that's the way we looked at them at the age of 22, 23. We called them School. There's a lot of older cats, 45, 40 and up, come to the county for drug charges, you know. They either got caught, you know, with a little dime bag or some, you know, whatever, crack, cocaine, whatever, man. You didn't see too many guys coming in at 48, 44, committing serious crimes. It was basically in and out type. They gonna serve 3-4 months and be out. So check this, man. Check this shit out. I'm 22 in my prime, y'all. 22, 23. Boom, I had just went through a situation with the officers where they took my pictures. Long story short, I ended up, you know, crashing out, taking on 3 or 4 of them, and they put me in lockup in the county for about 6 months, and then I had the right to get out to get back in population. So boom, I get back in population. This was the beginning of my county time, because I'm facing all this time. I don't know what I'm looking at, and so boom, I ended up, you know, shaking back, man, you know, writing them, telling them I'm gonna behave, this stuff, and this and that. Long story short, they ended up letting me out, and they moved me to a chill pod with nothing but old schools. I'm not on there with no youngsters no more. We not rowdy and all that. Collin County, this is Collin County. County is way more structured than Dallas County. Dallas County, you thrown in the jungle. Collin County, pretty much they control everything. When it's time to eat, you come out, you gotta stand in line to go get your tray. When it's time to go to rec, you gotta stand in line. When you go in your cell, when you wanna go in your cell, you gotta go stand by your cell, raise your hand, stuff like that. Ain't no controlled access by the inmates, pretty much. The guards, you know, are on top of that. So fast forward, man, they moved me to a good pod. I'm chilling every day. You know, I'm meeting new people on the pod, rocking out. It's an old school, and everybody, you know, rock with this old school, but everybody know he in here for, you know, cocaine. That was his charge. You know, he got caught with, I think, a couple grams of cocaine. Long story short, he was a dope fiend, man. I'm just gonna call it what it is. And every day, but I don't judge. I don't judge. So, you know, some people have family out there that send them money. Some people don't have family out there that send them money. But this school, everybody used to look out for. But every single day, he gonna hit up a new person. This guy was like 42, 43. So everybody used to clown school. He'll hit him up for asking for like soup, or he'll ask him for a shot of coffee, or he'll ask him to buy him something off a commissary. And most people looked out for him. But it was one of them old schools cats that always was talking shit, and he took criticism good. When I say he took criticism, when he took criticism good, meaning, you know what I'm saying, you know how you have them guys that you always can score on, they gonna laugh about it, joke with you, stuff like that. So that was that kind of, well, I thought he was that type of guy. So school used to hit me up, you know, for coffee. That's how it started. First we got cool, then one day he was like, hey man, can I get a shot? I'm like, hell yeah, school, you my nigga, I fuck with you tough, man. Here, anytime you need a shot, here. What I say that for, man? For the next 30 days straight, every morning he came and got a shot of coffee for me. You know how you tell school, like, you know what I'm saying, you tell him something like, yeah, anytime you need it. I had to eat them words, you know what I'm saying? Because every morning, he didn't give a damn. He quit asking everybody else. He was like, man, Sock said, any morning I get some coffee, I'm going to come ask. I didn't mean literally anytime you need something. That was just a courtesy. You know how you tell somebody something like, anytime you need it, yeah, come ask. Well, he took advantage of that. Yeah. And if I wouldn't have put a stop to it, he would have hit me up every single day. So, boom, I say like, you know, about 15, 16 times I done gave him a shot of coffee, and now it's getting out of hand, you know. So I'm like, school, look, man, I ain't finna keep. So one day he asked me for coffee, and I hit him with a joke. You know, I'm always joking on school. I say, man, get your dope fiend ass on, man. Every morning you want a shot of coffee, man. Good Lord, let me make it. Can I drink my own coffee? I say, damn, you drink more coffee than me, man. So school, you know, he used to laugh it off, shrug it off, stuff like that. I'm like, shut up, youngster, give me the damn shot. Give me a shot before I punch you, or I hit you in your ribs, something like that. You know what I mean? He always used to, but he's an older guy. When I say older, he's like 40 something, man. So, and he's 40 something, and he looked like he really about 60, you know, 40, looked like he about 60. So we continue to go on throughout the county during our time. Everybody, you know, every now and then I throw a joke in there on school, like, damn, school, you like the homeless man of the pod, you know what I'm saying? But everybody looked out for him. I say, like, I'm on this pod rocking out with school for about 7-8 months, man. You know, we all good vibe. I'm pretty much know you now, 6-7 months. I see you every day, hang with you every day, shoot you a little soup every now and then, give you some coffee every now and then. One morning, boom, I didn't have it, or I wasn't feeling it, you know what I'm saying? School come out and say, Ty, let me get a shot of coffee. I'm like, hell no, you ain't getting no shot this morning, man. You gonna have to work for it. He's like, well, work for it? What you mean work for it, man? You got to clean my cell. You know, I go to joking on. You got to wash some boxes. You got to do something, man. Wash my t-shirt. You got to do something. You ain't finna keep getting no dang free coffee. So school like, hell no, you got me fucked up. I ain't no worker. I ain't no dope fiend. This and that. And so he ended up switching it up on me, man. You know, and so I go to school and I'm like, man, I'm just messing with you, school. I ain't even like that, man. Here go a little old shot. Coffee. So I give him a little shot of coffee, man. And boom, go on about. So it was all fun and jokes until, and that's why I say, well, I thought it was all fun and jokes, but you never know a person's mind state or mental. And this is what happened. So boom, I come out. It's early in the morning. It's like 11:30 in the morning. They feed chow or lunch around noon. So Boom, I come out in that morning, we get our poker table going like usual, School sitting back. He usually run, do favors, stuff like that to get a shot. So boom, I got tired of giving School a shot every morning. So I ended up, you know, getting a little jar, and I put like about 5-6 shots of coffee in there, and I give it to School one day. I say, look, this gonna have to last you 14 days, but I'm gonna put it like 5-6 shots of coffee in there. I say, man, look, don't ask me for no more coffee. This gonna have to last you until I give you some more. So it's like 6 shots in there, and 6 shots of coffee, 7 shots of coffee is however you break it down. You know what I'm saying? However you break it down, you can make it last, or you can drink it all up and go beg for some more. Long story short, I gave him that, and I told him I'm done. Boom. I would say 3 days later, after I gave him this and told him it gotta last half the month, he come back and say, man, I'm out of coffee, son. I said, hey, what you think I'm the ATM, nigga? You think I'm the commissary? I say, commissary will be here tomorrow, man. You know I ain't got no money, man. Shit, that ain't sound like a personal problem to me, School. So I go to ranking, man, but I make sure I stick to everything. I tell him, man, no more coffee. I ain't buying you none. I ain't giving you none. Man, y'all, it's like this guy went from 0 to 100. What I'm talking about. And coffee is like the next thing to dope in there. So he go to flipping now, man. Youngster, he go to flipping now, man. Y'all ain't shit, man. Y'all can't even help an old man out. See him struggling, this and that. And I'm like, School, I've been giving you coffee, you know, this and that. And he just wasn't trying to hear it. And that was around lunchtime, you feel me? He had a coffee, so he ain't had no coffee all day. And when somebody ain't had no coffee or they fix all day, they pretty much aggravated. But I'm oblivious to everything, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even thinking of nothing about it. You know, he old school, chilling, you know, I ain't thinking nothing about it. And remember, I had just got out of lockup too, y'all. So boom, we go on about the day. Dinner time finna roll around. It's like 3:30, 4 o'clock. And it's like 3:30, 4 o'clock, you know, and I ain't heard from School. I mean, School, you know, he on his regular rant, you know, people scoring on him, stuff like that. He's scoring back. He just, you know, laughing, joking, walking around. I'm thinking average day, regular day. So check this out. Boom. In Collin County, when it's time to come out your cell and eat, you gotta line up. So boom, once you line up, you go get your trays. They give you a tray, and then you can get juice too. You automatically have a mug. They give you this little gray mug. It's like that big. It's like a little plastic cup, but it's big. It's a gray mug. And you go fill it up, you go get your juice, or you take it with you. You bring it with you to child, and you either get water or you get juice. One of the two. We fall out to go eat, man. I'm in line waiting to go get my tray, but I got my mug, you know, holding it, chopping it up. That's how we do. You're just chopping it up until you get up there in line, because the line be kind of long. So happened this School is in front of me. School is in front of me. He like 3-4 guys in front of me, and I can tell he ain't pretty much, after that morning, he ain't said nothing else to me, man. So I guess he was playing the I'm mad tactic. Who cares? I don't care if you mad, you know. He older guy, you know what I mean? But I'm not thinking, like I said, man, you know, people get in their feelings. It's just a normal day, man. You know, he ain't said nothing all day since that morning. He like 2-3 people in front of me. Boom, School go up, go get his tray, go get his juice, you know, from the thing. Once School get his tray, boom, the next person goes to get their tray. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is. That's how the rotation go, one at a time. So I'm following like second, third in the line. And School go put his tray down, because, you know, he is a little, sometimes people will put their tray down and come back up there and get some more juice or come back or whatever. So now he passed up me through the line. He passed up everybody through the line. I'm next in line. Somebody else went, then I'm next in line. So I go get my tray. Boom. And I go get my juice. But I got everything. I'm full hand. I got my tray and I got my juice in my hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm young. I can do both at the same time. I can talk, walk, and chew bubble gum. And everybody already know I lay that law down in here. So, boom, it's my turn to go get my tray. So boom, I go get my tray. Just like that, the guard hand me my tray. The guard hand me my tray. I get my juice. Boom, I hit that turn. I'm going back. Now I'm facing the whole line, because the next person finna come up. I see school coming back up there, you know, but to get some juice. So I'm walking with my tray, and I look at school, and I just go to laughing, you know. I don't know, man. I'm young at the time. I'm young. I'll go laughing because I know he been upset, mad about this coffee all day. You know, later on that night, I was going to pull up on him and give him some more coffee, man. I'm laughing when I walk past him, y'all. He got this mug in his hand, and it's full of whatever it's full of, man. This day took me by surprise, y'all. So I'm walking past him. I got my tray and my cup in my hand. What he did next fucked everybody up. As soon as I walked past him, I got my back to him, walking like this. He behind me right here. He turned around. He turned around with that mug. Bow! Bust me in the back of my head. On the side of my head. All I felt was water and a plastic mug crack on my skull. Took me by surprise, y'all. I dropped the tray, I dropped the mug, I dropped everything. I didn't know what just happened. I thought it was over with. I thought my life was done. No, for real. I turned around, and now I'm posted up. I'm in that defense mode. I'm in that, you know, that gorilla mode, man. Once I shake back, first I had to register. It took me like 8 seconds just to register what the fuck just happened. I turned around and school posted up like that. And this is the first time I ever froze up in a fight because he took me by surprise, like all the way took me by surprise. And I'm shocked. I'm wiping water out of my face. I'm wiping water. It's plastic broke on the ground. The plastic cup broke on the ground. Everybody there looking like, oh shit, son. And that's how it is whenever some stuff go down, man. Everybody gonna stare to see what you doing. Like I said, man, I froze up. So I'm posted. Everybody like, man, what you gonna do? You know, everybody just looking to see what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna flush them or if I'm gonna let them make it, man. Y'all know I had y'all know I couldn't let them make it, man. I went ahead and flushed them. I don't give a damn. You put your hands on me, man. They went ahead, they sprayed me and him. When I say I flushed them, I just hit them a few times. Bam, and it was pretty much over with. The guard hurried up and came, sprayed. They called for backup. Collin County don't play that shit. Anytime there's some stuff going down, they gonna take care of it ASAP. Long story short, boom, they ended up moving me. I'm thinking, I'm like, oh shit, man, I'm finna go back to lockup. I done beat school up, this and this and that. Long story short, they ended up moving me to another pod, and I would say like 3-4 months later, the DA, my lawyer came, and they got me the hell up out that county. They went ahead, came out with a 10-year plea sentence, a 10-year plea deal, and boom, I ended up pleading, and they shot me out. They got me out of that county, man. But never underestimate anybody in this world, man. And the element of surprise ain't no joke, man. I ain't lying. When he hit me with that cup, my world was upside down. I'm saying, I had juice or water in my eye. I don't even remember. It was so crazy. I'm wiping. I'm in the midst of me, like shocked, trying to post up, but at the same time we got some distance. I'm wiping like water, all kind of stuff out my face, man. But if school was smart, he would have just kept going with it. You know what I mean? You could tell he was scared he did the shit. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Shit. When I turned around, he was looking like, I can't believe I really did this, yeah? You did. Now it's time to pay the consequences, baby. But thank y'all, man, for tuning in with another story with Sock, man. Happy Friday vibes. If you haven't been already, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. Like I said, this channel is for entertainment and education purposes only. But with that being said, appreciate the love, the support. It's your boy Sock, signing off.